Probably another shot in the dark, but Coke, man. Like, I'm hella promoting your shit. It's only to like 20 people, but still, man. Man, I need a sponsorship. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, children of all ages? Today, I bring you another album review. Isn't that just great? So I'm not wasting any time here. Today, we're reviewing an album from Knocked Loose titled Laugh Tracks. Don't mean to flex, but I got a physical copy of it. So if I have a physical copy of an album, it's probably good. So stay tuned for that, because yeah, we about to fucking review a hell of an album, boys. So there's a good chance you probably don't know who Knocked Loose is if you don't listen to metal, or you just don't listen to hardcore. They are a hardcore band. They're from Oldham, Kentucky. I don't know what else to tell you, really. Without further ado, I'm gonna stop wasting time. We are reviewing Knocked Loose, Laugh Tracks. Let's get into this. So the first track is Oblivion's Peak. So this is a pretty good start to the album. It starts off with a cool riff, and then it speeds up. And, you know, this band, they tend to change tempo a lot, but it doesn't really bother me. If anything, it adds variety. So according to Brian, who is the screamer, this song is about a friend of his who got kicked out of a fraternity because of his sexual orientation. Because he was gay, and you know, that's never good. We're all equal, man. Now, as expected from a hardcore band, this song is heavy. Feel like you can mosh pit to this song, you get headbang to this song. It's a pretty cool song. I don't have knowledge about riffs or anything, so yeah, lyrically it has a good message, and it sounds heavy. I give it a 9. Next. So the second song is Dead Ringer. So the last song transitions into this song very well. I don't know how to explain it. I don't think I can play it. You know, I just thought I'd throw that out there. I always appreciate a really clean transition, so. And this is the song that got me into this band. It is one of their more successful songs. You know, as expected, it's really heavy and hardcore. And I like how he says, I wish I could be like them. And he's talking about his idols and people he looks up to. I also like the lyrics. My tombstone was made at birth. My coffin is on my back. Wrapped in chains, I carry burden. It's just dark, and I fucking love that shit, so there you go. So like I said, it's a pretty heavy song, and at the end of the song, there's like a really chill sample, and according to Reddit, the song is Brian's dad or grandpa's band, which I think that's pretty cool. I also like the fact that it's just really heavy, and then it's just chill, kind of like a calm after the storm type shit, and that's just really cool to me. A lot of things about the song are cool. Other than that, it's a good song. I bump it quite a lot. 9.5. Next. So the third track is The Rain. So this one has a darker vibe compared to the rest of the album. Looking at the lyrics, I'm pretty sure this is a love song, but it's not like sappy, it's like you abandoned me type shit. They're still on a roll with the heaviness. That's just a given at this point. Near the end of the song, he does like a different kind of scream, which I don't think he's done a lot, if he's even done it at all. It really just sounds more gritty and heavier, and I'll play it. Other than that, it's really just a heavy love song, if that's one way to put it. I bump this one quite often as well. I give it a 9. So the fourth track is Blood Will Have Blood. Now this album is heavy, but this song is more rage and pissed off, and you can just tell they were going for something heavier than they already had. Lyrically, it's nothing special, just rage shit, I'm assuming. I don't know exactly what this song's about, but he seems pretty pissed off, at least by his tone. So since I can't really explain the lyrics, and I already told you the vibe of the track, I'll leave this track by saying I like this track, I'll listen to it when it comes on, I'll give it an 8.5. So the fifth song is Counting Worms. So this song is a minute 30, I think. I don't know. It's short as fuck, but it's badass and heavy. So now I would like to take a moment and read the lyrics to this song. I wrote a song about getting better. It's a feeling I can't remember. Arf arf, counting worms. So apparently they got memed and people joked at their arf arf, but the band said they thought it sounded fucking sick, and I really agree with them. Like, I don't see anything wrong with it. I can't say I've ever heard a band do that before. So the arf arf is a reference to their last album, Pop Culture, which has a picture of a dog on it, and I thought that was a nice callback. Other than that, it's short. I enjoy it. 8.5. I am out of focus. So the sixth song is My Heroes. So this is one of my favorites on the album. Now, according to Brian, this track was inspired by the death of Prince and just stuff like when a celebrity dies, people all of a sudden think they had like a personal connection with the person, like they actually knew who they were. And I understand where he's coming from. Like, I'm not saying I'm not guilty of this, but still, like, yeah. I like the lyric, all my heroes went to hell. That's just a very dark and metal thing to say. Other than that, it's a pretty good track. One of my favorites. 9.5. So the seventh track is Billy No Mates. So I'm pretty sure this is a fan favorite, and I can understand why. You already know it's heavy, and really, I don't even know. It's just like, it's one of those tracks that's good, but there's not many reasons why it's good. Like, sonically it sounds amazing. Now, I want to point out this thing that Brian does. I don't know what to call it. I don't even want to try to attempt it, but it's like a scream thing, and it sounds really fucking sick. I'll just play it. I'm sure you're happy I didn't try to attempt that, but it sounds fucking sick. I really like the last breakdown where he screams anguish. Other than that, I enjoyed this track. Pretty solid. 8.5. So the eighth track is Last Words. So this is probably the darkest track on the album. Everything from the riffs to the lyrics, it's just dark and unsettling. It starts off with like a typical normal pace, and then it speeds up, like fast-paced and angry. The riff before the second part of the song, the last part of the song, it's very unsettling. You fucking heard that. That just sounds really dark. I don't really bump this track as much as I do with the others, but I would still voluntarily listen to this track. I give it an 8. Moving on. So the ninth song is No Thanks. Now you can just tell he is pissed off in this song. Lyrically, it's about how he struggles, but he doesn't have the courage to like tell anybody about it and get help, which I'm sure a lot of people can relate to. In the middle, there's a cool tempo change. It slows down and it just sounds cool. I really like the final scream. Like, it kind of just builds up and then out of nowhere he screams and then the song ends. But yeah, I like this track. It captures more of a pissed off vibe. I give it a 9. So the 10th track is A Fetish, another one of my favorites on the album. So it starts off slow, and then out of nowhere it speeds up and he's angry and pissed and it sounds awesome. So in the middle of the song he does like a different kind of scream, and I'm pretty sure this is his low scream. Like most screamers, they have a high scream and a low scream, and I think this is his low scream. In the breakdown, he does this scream thingy that I absolutely love. I fucking love that so much. Really, it's just a hardcore track. I bump it quite a lot. I know I've said that with a lot of these tracks, but really, these guys just make good music. It's an enjoyable and heavy track. I give it a 9.
I destroy myself, and one errand of the other. No room for my real mistakes.
So the 11th and final track is the title track, Laugh Tracks. And this is the only track that hasn't grown on me yet. So from an interview that I've seen, Brian said he wrote this song very quickly, like right before they turned the album in, something like that. I don't remember exactly what he said, but I know just the song overall, like he made it really fast. Lyrically, it's just mental struggle shit, like I feel like ass and I hate my life. Yeah, you know that shit. This track has not grown on me yet. I don't even know if it will, because I don't listen to this track a lot. I give it a 7. My scores were fucking good. If we break the 8 train on this one, I'll be happy. Oh, we're still on the 8 train. Holy fuck. I actually thought, like, I would give this a 9. Maybe I did something wrong. I wasn't wrong. So I gave Laugh Tracks by Knocked Loose an 8.6. One day, man, it is gonna break. The 8 train will finally break. I don't know who is gonna do it, but someone's gonna do it. Well, this is a video reviewing an album, and now I've reviewed the album, so I have no more business here. I will link Knocked Loose in the description. You can follow my links as well. So I hope you enjoyed the video. You can leave a like if you did, comment if you did, subscribe if you're new, and yeah, I'm gonna stop talking. Hope you have a good rest of your day. It's been Taylor, and I'm out, bitch.